Good morning, my beautiful friends. This is your wake up call with Maui Paul. I am Maui Paul. We are here today to pull an I am card and to say some nice things about ourselves. And so I want to say thank you so much for being here, and thank you to those people who share this broadcast, share this stream. Because of you, we are reaching many people every week, and I think that's such a cool thing. So thank you so much for being here. So as I mentioned, we're going to be pulling one of my I am cards today, and we're going to work through the affirmation on the card. I'm going to ask you if you are that affirmation, and you're going to respond out loud, I am the affirmation on the card. We're going to write it down in the chat, and then we are going to affirm it with each other together. So let's begin by pulling a card and saying that today I am altruistic. I am altruistic. My actions reveal sensitivity and compassion. So I am altruistic. My actions reveal sensitivity and compassion. Are you altruistic? You are altruistic. Your actions reveal sensitivity and compassion. And so I'm going to write that down in the chat. I'm going to write, I am altruistic. My actions reveal sensitivity and compassion. And I encourage you to write that in the chat as well, because as we write it down, we are making it more real in our world. And so I like the imagery on this card. And I like the word altruistic, but I'll be honest with you, it took me a little while to kind of like figure out how to express it with a picture and how to express it with a phrase. Because ultimately altruism is something that it happens from the inside. It's a perspective. It's not what we do, it's why we do it. And so I love the imagery of this altruistic card because it's the watering of a flower. It's the selfless giving to somebody else because they're beautiful. And so we are altruistic today, and our actions reveal sensitivity and compassion in many different ways. So I like the imagery on this card. It took me a little while to make this one. These cards are so funny. Some of them just come right out of me, and other ones take a little while. This is one of the ones that took a little while. I uh, I had to go through probably 20 or 30 different iterations of this card before I found one that I even halfway liked. So good morning, Brenda Jean. Good morning, Lauren. Good morning, Kelly. Let's see here. Good morning, Shauna. I see you are here as well. And I want to say thank you guys for being here. You ladies are very altruistic people and full of compassion, full of sensitivity, full of caring for others. And as Brenda Jean says in the chat, you don't have to sacrifice yourself to care for others. Absolutely not. It's best when we can care for others in a way that is sensitive and compassionate, but also not self-sacrificing. It's not like this is a zero-sum game. We have to it is incumbent upon us to be sensitive and caring toward other people in such a way that it doesn't hurt us in the process, where we are giving from our overflow, giving from our excess. And in doing so, we give the world more of us, and we build somebody else up, and at the same time don't tear ourselves down in the process. I think that one of the negative permutations of being altruistic or being charitable toward others or helping others out, common or one of the negative permutations of that or connotations of that or ways that people do that is that when they're early on in their personal development journey, they recognize that other people could use some love but don't really know how to do it, and so give of themselves in a way that's sacrificing, and they become a martyr. We're not looking for martyrs here. Well, you can only be a martyr once before you are bitter and don't do it again. We can only choose to give so far of ourselves before we will become unhappy about our giving, and then the giving starts to hurt us. So as we're altruistic today, let's be reminded of Brenda Jean's wise advice that we give from our saucer and not from our cup. We give from our overflow, not from the core of our being. That we give the love that we have to give and not the love that makes us feel bitter toward the people who we're giving it to. So I am altruistic today, and I'm committed. This card is my personal permission slip to make sure that I'm being sensitive and compassionate and loving with everybody that I encounter, with everybody that I talk to, with everybody that life takes me in the path of today. I am altruistic. And I'm excited because at 9 p.m. tonight, we're going to go through this again, and I'm going to get to see how it was that I embodied this today. And I encourage you to come on with me on that journey. At 9 p.m. tonight, we're going to do Nightfall with Maui Paul. And as we do that, we're going to once again work through this card and just see how did it show up in our lives. Right now, we're declaring it. We're declaring that we're altruistic. We're declaring that our actions reveal sensitivity and compassion. We are declaring that we're going to do life that way today. And at 9 p.m. tonight, we'll be able to repeat this same game. We'll be able to say the words and write the words and affirm the words with a sense of understanding that it already happened. Not with faith, but with conviction. And so ultimately, that's what this deck is all about. It's the journey between faith and conviction. And I'm really excited to make it with you. So thank you guys so much for coming by today. And I will see you at 9 p.m. tonight. Um, if you need a particular affirmation, they are all on my YouTube channel and they are archived there. My YouTube channel is linked in the video description. And until then, I will see you guys later. I appreciate you. I care about you. I think you're awesome just the way that you are. I think you guys are amazing. So keep winning at life, and aloha from paradise.